In the heart of 19th century India, there lived a queen whose name would echo through the centuries, Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi. But before she became the legendary warrior queen, she was simply Manikarnika, a spirited young girl who defied the conventions of her time. Picture this: while other girls were being taught to be demure and docile, young Manikarnika was mastering the art of sword fighting, her blade dancing in the sunlight. She learned to ride horses with such skill that even the most seasoned warriors watched in awe. This wasn't just a childhood phase, she was unknowingly preparing for a destiny that would shake the foundations of the British Empire. When she became the Queen of Jhansi through marriage, no one could have predicted the storms that lay ahead. The British East India Company, with its endless appetite for power, had been swallowing up Indian kingdoms one by one. When they set their sights on Jhansi, they thought it would be an easy conquest. After all, what resistance could a young widow offer? But they had severely underestimated Lakshmibai. When the British tried to annex her kingdom using their notorious doctrine of lapse, she didn't just refuse, she rallied her people for one of the most remarkable resistances in Indian history. Picture this incredible scene: the queen, with her baby strapped to her back, charging into battle on horseback, sword gleaming, leading her troops against the mighty British army. What makes her story even more extraordinary is how she inspired both men and women to fight. In an era when women were confined to domestic roles, she shattered every ceiling, every expectation. Her battle cry wasn't just for Jhansi, it was for freedom, for dignity, for the right to self-determination. Even though she ultimately fell in battle in 1858, her death only amplified her legend. The British themselves couldn't help but admire her courage. One British officer wrote, "She was the most dangerous of all Indian leaders." This was no small praise from an enemy. Today, more than 160 years later, Rani Lakshmibai's story continues to ignite hearts across India and beyond. She's remembered not just as a queen who fought for her kingdom, but as a symbol of fearless resistance, of unwavering patriotism, of leadership that transcends gender and age. They say she died as she lived, fighting, unbold, unbroken. The famous words attributed to her still ring true: "I will not surrender my Jhansi." She may have lost her kingdom, but she won something far more precious: immortality in the hearts of millions who continue to draw inspiration from her courage. In a world that often questions women's strengths in leadership, Rani Lakshmibai stands as a timeless reminder that bravery knows no gender, that leadership needs no permission, and that one person's courage can inspire generations to come. Thank you for joining us on Shanu's Dream TV, where every story is a gentle adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next dream.